What's up, guys? Jael here, and today I want to talk to you about free champions that you can get just by spending time in the game. Now, granted, we are talking some grind, you're going to have to do some work, but some of these champions are absolute game changers. Now, of course, we have to start out with Miss Deliana simply because she's only free until the 28th of this month. So if you have not grabbed her yet, I highly suggest that you hop in to the game and grab her. I will actually post my link down below that you can use to get into the game and get her and also get some free goodies. So let's get into daily login rewards. So when you first start the game, they start off the bat giving you champions. Now, you do have an option as far as who you're going to start with. I highly recommend Mr. Kale as your starter champion because he is a poison master. He loves to just throw poison. So that would be my suggestion as far as your starter champion. And then once you get into the game, now we're going to go into your daily login. So after you've been playing for 30 days, you get Ms. Haikatan, and she is a speed increasing queen. She is used clear up until endgame in some of the most amazing teams I have ever seen in Arena. So this girlie, she doesn't play games. Then at 60 days, you get Yaga, the Insatiable. And he also likes to poison. And he is actually pretty good in Clan Boss. Next, we have Dark Aethel, and she is all about decreasing the defense of the enemy. Once you ascend her, which means you get these stars up here, you're going to turn them into a pink color. Once she does that, she is able to actually increase that chance of placing that decreased defense. And then she has an AoE, which decreases speed. And then she's going to increase the speed of herself. And then she's just going to kill everybody that she can. And then also heal herself. So she loves to, she takes care of herself very well. Then at day 120, you get Dark Elhain, and she is the queen of increasing the attack on herself and then attacking all of the enemies. She also fills her own turn meter whenever she gets frozen or if an ally gets frozen. So if you have those champions out there like Tormund or some of these other guys that just loves to throw out the freeze, well, she's like, oh no, you didn't. And she turns around and gets him right back. So she removes the freeze and then attacks. And on day 150, you get Lordly. Now, Lordly Legionary is an absolute beast when it comes to the Fire Knight. He just goes in there and he takes no prisoners. And he actually helped me get all the way through Fire Knight 25. Now I have some better champions that I use to battle in the Fire Knight, but he is an absolute tank. And with the Fire Knight, what you want is you want to have somebody who can hit. And he is going to hit. And then he's going to decrease speed and decrease the turn meter of the enemy. And then this is the key: reflect damage and continuous heal. And this is what really makes him an amazing champion for the Fire Knight, because Fire Knight likes to inflict damage, and he's like, oh no, you didn't. Next, we have the Absolute Queen. Silva Drakes is a beast when it comes to your account. And when you get her, she is a straight up game changer. And she just goes with the flow and she will take you all the way in game. If you watch any of the other content creators, they will just show you how, as your team and your gear progresses, she just goes right along with. And she has a just attack one person, but she also is going to have that decreased speed. She's going to decrease target's turn meter because anytime you can keep the enemy from going, you jam up. And then she has a stun. And this stun is just, it's no playing. And she's also a reviver. And if you play this game for any length of time, you know that you need to have revivers because sometimes that bad guy is just going to hit your teammates just the wrong way, and it's going to really be helpful to have somebody to bring them back. And then her boundless life, once you ascend her, she's going to heal your allies by 10% of their max HP and increase their speed. Now we have 10x Hate Flower, and she is also about the heal. She likes to hit. It's kind of random, but it's still pretty amazing. Then she's going to decrease the speed on a target. And then if she places that decreased speed, then she's going to put it on all of the enemies if that one hit that she does is critical. So that is pretty straight up awesome. And then her Ascended is decreasing the damage all allies receive by 5%. So that's right up there with having a reflect damage because she's like, oh, you're hitting us? Well, we're going to take less of it. The only downside is she's going to take the damage instead. So you want to make sure that you build her strong and that she's going to have good defense and HP because she needs to be able to have a strong back to be able to take care of it. Next, we have Grush the Mangler. Mr. Grush helped me get through the faction wars because he is a leech champion, which means he literally steals the life of the enemy. And then when he does that, he's sucking the life out of them. And then he has an AoE, has a 60% chance, able to be booked up to 100% of placing a decreased attack debuff, and or places a 25% decrease crit damage. So I don't like the ors, but he's still an absolute monster. And then he's got this AoE. Anytime you can have a chance to hit more than one target, you're on. And he's got the strong continuous heal. And he's the man. He's a straight up man. And then we have Miss Visix. I called her Vissy. Recently, she just got buffed. If you've heard anybody talk about her, I loved her from the very beginning when I got her. And the reason that I believe a lot of people did not appreciate her or did not see what she had going for her is that anytime you have a champion that places a provoke, you have to be able to take that damage. And so before, she was very difficult to stay alive. And so I just built her with a lot of HP right off the bat, and I didn't have any problems with her. And now, oh my goodness, she's just amazing. She's also got a double hitter on her A1, once again, good for the Fire Knight. And then she's got an AoE that has a 75% chance, able to be booked up to 100% of placing that 30% decrease speed. Anytime you can slow down the bad guy, you're in. You are in. And then after that, you start getting some other free champions along the way.
So there you go, guys. There are 11 free champions that you can get just by playing the game. And more is to come. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you smash that subscribe button, like it, and stay tuned for more videos because over the next few, I am going to be sharing some of the other free champions that you can get just by playing the game. Until next time, happy raiding.